Oh, fuck! No offense, but I just fucking died, said every person every 5 seconds of the first day of playing Dark Souls. I know I fucking did. Okay, so from this introductory cutscene, or rather the full works of the Lord of the Rings, as I now like to refer to it, because it's just absurdly fucking long, I've gathered that some place has some fog because of some guy doing some bad stuff, and now it's up to me, the only savior in the universe that can defeat the fog and return the world to its form. Yeah, me, and the other 15,000 people apparently playing at the same time as me, because that's about how many times I got fucking invaded in my first attempt at playing, after getting my ass handed to me by a dozen zombies with axes and several online players who went on to receive strongly worded private messages, then getting thrown around as if I was a dog's chew toy on a bridge by some Taurus fuck. I decided to stop playing because I was just a tiny bit angry. If you can call breaking your console remote angry, that is. I'm not judging you. 12 remotes later and a league of angry messages, I finally found Night Solar, that random guy that wants to fuck the sun or whatever his deal is. He gave me a soapstone, which funnily enough brought the image to mind of me smearing soap from Modern Warfare's dead face onto the floor and sitting around waiting for an unsuspecting bastard to summon me and have me slow him down to a complete stop because the weapon I have deals about 6 damage per hit, whereas he deals about 127 billion damage by sneezing in the enemy's fucking direction. Fuck it, I'll do it solo, I thought, which looking back wasn't a great idea as I walked onto a bridge and immediately became a pile of ash because of some bitch-ass dragon. Wouldn't have liked a warning there, pal. I suppose it's my own fault for not paying attention to the burn marks on the ground, but I was a little preoccupied with the undead warriors charging at me as if I was the last packet of bacon in a closing down sale at the local supermarket. Not to mention the fact that after getting the next boss down to half of its health after numerous attempts, his fucking gay lover shows up, and they both use me as if I was some freaky sex toy in their homosexual love affair. Fuck you, gargoyles, you bastards. Ding ding, I just rang a bell. I guess I'm about halfway through the game now. I thought to myself, how shitting wrong was I? Now it's time to head down into this place called the Depths, or the Crystal fucking Maze as I came to know it. I must have spent about an hour trying to find my way around. Is that a bonfire? Is it? Fuck. It's another zombie, but this time he's got a giant dildo with a flaming spike on the end. Let me just run past you in what embarrassingly was my third attempt at getting past this one fucking enemy, just to get to that bonfire behind that door that you're guarding with your life. Phew. At least I don't have to start back at the beginning. Is that a giant rat? Of fucking course it is. We're playing Dark Souls, the game which ran out of ideas and decided to merge a half-naked woman, a spider, and the core of the earth together to make Quelaag, the permanently menstruating she-spider. That fucking woman thing was the bane of my entire playing of this game at this point. After what felt like an eternity of her smearing her period lava all over me, I decided to actually fight that invading spirit, Man-Eater Mildred. They don't call her that for nothing though. My first attempt didn't go quite to plan after she threw her sword down on my toe and brought it up, slicing the frontal part of my face clean off. Well, that's what it felt like at the time anyway. I'm proud to say that I killed her on the second time around though, only to realise I can summon her for the spider she fight, which was a massive improvement because apparently Mildred has infinite HP, but only does about 2 damage per hit. This helped a lot as it meant that I could run it behind shitlag and stab her right in a fat ass and run away crying like a little bitch before she fucks me. Not the most time-saving method of this fight, but I finally fucking did it. Ding ding, oh yeah, another bell. I must have almost completed the game now. Wrong again, you fucking dope. Time to head over to Sen's Fortress and get my genitals eaten up by lizardmen or whatever the ass those things were called. Sen's Fortress was my Everest. After either falling off, being brutally raped, or flattened by the fucking ball from Indiana Jones for about an hour, I decided to call it quits. Fuck off for another day, Dark Souls. The following morning, I decided that I was going to conquer Sens, and that I did, only to be bombarded by Christmas puddings that explode on impact. I fell off a ledge and found a bonfire, though. This was the happiest moment of my whole Dark Souls experience. Fuck you, Sens, I ain't dealing with your shit anymore. I carefully navigated my way up to a bridge where I found yet another fog gate, only this time behind it stood the fucking Tin Man from Wizard of Oz on Viagra with anger management problems. After either having this guy crush me under his foot or being blown to smithereens by those bastard bombs, I decided to do some browsing on that there internet to see if there was a way around this boss. Of course there fucking isn't. But apparently I could use this thing called humanity to revert to human form to summon online players to help. Well, I didn't fucking know that. I guess Man-Eater Mildred's summoning was a fluke. Shit, am I glad that I went back to human form before, or I'd still be sat there facing that she-lob of a bitch to this day. After some swift Google foo, I found out that there is a guy, Irontarkarakadakarus, or whatever the fuck he's called, that can be summoned to help with this fight, and again, just like Quelaag, this happened to help a lot as Tin Man concentrated fire on Tire Iron as I ran in, hacked at his legs a few times, then ran off trailing a little bit of wee each time as I narrowly avoided that same attack that he keeps doing to get me before I've gotten back to my little nesting area on the bridge. Tin Man down. Thanks, Iron Tart, to you later. You fought valiant for me. Ooh, what's this ring on the floor? Ooh, what are these bat things? Ooh, this is a pretty city. Ooh, Smogstein and cunt. Yep, that's the best insult I could come up with for Smaug's glorious golden ass. Why don't you give it a go? This fat bastard and his fucking owner almost broke me beyond repair. It took me about 2 days to get past these fuckers, and the only reason was because I summoned 2 online players and sat back and watched them mercilessly fuck both of those bosses up, only to reveal that after one has fallen, the other gets a raging hard on and goes mental at us. These 2 guys conquered the big guy though. Okay, now I must have almost completed this fucking game. Oh, big boobs. Big Boo, big boobs. Oops, I accidentally killed that bitch by coughing in the same room as her. Shit, it's all gone dark. Time to fuck off. See you later, you big boobied bitch. What the shit is this Lord Vessel thing anyway? I thought to myself. It seemed pretty useless until I realised that now I can teleport all over the fucking place. Thank fuck for that. Giving us the ability to teleport after we've already run the entire length of the fucking planet. Good game from Software, you heartless fiends. Long story short, this game was a bastarding challenge. I'll give it that. It has some really bloody intense moments as well that make you think on your feet. Fuck you, Sif. I'll do you later, mate. After my Dark Souls experience, I found that I no longer get angry at games. I just get sad because I've literally run out of the emotion of anger after this entire ordeal. The graphics in this game, I believe, are fantastic. It's brilliantly detailed. The maps are absolutely fucking huge beyond compare. And even the combat system doesn't suck that much bollocks. What more could you want from a game? The summoning system wasn't as great as I'd presumed it would be. Hell, I tried to have a piss about with a friend of mine the other day, and it took us about 50 minutes to even summon each other because apparently those 42 other summon times were far more superior than the one fucker I was actually looking for. Fuck off Pedro_XZ360_sniper. Go back to Call of Duty, you absolute tit. Dark Souls wasn't even that hard the first time I played it. Said no one ever!